Hello artists. Let's start off with our pumpkin drawing by actually looking at a pumpkin. Let's examine the shapes and the lines that we see. So when I look at this pumpkin, I can see that the overall shape is round, but it's not just one circle. There are these curved lines that go from the top and curve to the bottom. These are called the ribs of the pumpkin. I also have a stem at the top. Knowing those lines and shapes will help us to create an excellent looking pumpkin. First, I'm going to start with my piece of yellow paper, and it is turned horizontally. That means wide like a bus. I'm going to fold my paper in half so that the two sides come together. I'll run my fingers along the edge to smooth out the paper and make a nice crease down the center. Using a black crayon or a black pastel, I'm going to make two dots. One is near the top on the creased line. It's not touching the top. And the other is going to be near the bottom. I want some space. It should not touch the bottom of the paper, but I do want a dot on the crease near the bottom. Now I'm going to draw a curved line that goes from the top dot down to the bottom dot. If I do it on the left, then I want to do it on the right. So I'll repeat. Start from the top dot, draw a curved line going down to the bottom dot. I'm going to repeat the process. I'll start with the top dot, make a larger bump, and touch the bottom dot. If I do it on the left, I will do it on the right. I'll start from the top and make a larger bump that goes all the way to the bottom. This time we'll do it again, but it will be an even larger bump. I'll start at the top dot, make a larger bump all the way to the bottom dot. And if I do it on the left, you got it. I'll do it on the right. This is called symmetry. Symmetry means that one side is a mirror image of the other side. Let's do it one more time. Start from the top dot, make a large round bump until you touch the bottom dot, and we will make it symmetrical. We'll do it on the right since we did it on the left. Now we have a great pumpkin shape that has the ribs of our pumpkin. Drawing from observation is a great skill that an artist can use to make sure that they're drawing things the way they want them to be. I'm double checking and looking at the ribs, how they're going from the top to the bottom, and their curved lines. And I can see that I've done that in my drawing. I see that there's a stem at the top, and so that will be the next part that I draw. Now let's add some color. I'll start with an orange. I'm not coloring the whole pumpkin orange. I'm going to draw lines. I'm starting from the dot at the top, and I'm drawing lines that curve down until they touch the dot at the bottom. Slow and steady is the best way to do it. Once I've completed all of my orange lines, I'm going to choose the color red, and I'm going to repeat exactly what I did with the orange. I'm going to draw curved lines that follow the ribs of my pumpkin. I'm going from the top down to the bottom. This is looking great, but we're not done yet. I'm going to use a yellow, and like I did with orange and red, I'll start at the top and draw curved lines all the way until I touch the bottom. If your pumpkin doesn't look orange enough to your liking, you can use an orange, a light orange, or a dark orange to finish your pumpkin. We can't forget our stem. I'm going to use a brown to color in the stem very carefully. I'm also going to use a little bit of brown in my pumpkin for the shadows. Now I'm ready to use scissors to cut out the pumpkin. Let's remember our scissor safety. Well, our thumb will always go in the circle. The three kids will always go in the back seat. That is the large oval. And our pointer finger always goes in the notch at the top. Thumb is always up. Scissors are always pointing up. Remember to turn your paper, not your scissors, when you cut slowly and carefully. Cut on the black line of your pumpkin to cut it out. We're finished with our scissors and we can return them and place our scrap papers in the recycling bin. Now all we need is a little bit of glue and a color of your choice for the background. I'm choosing this dark purple because orange and purple are opposites. It makes the orange pumpkin really stand out. I'm going to flip my pumpkin over onto the back, and using just a peekaboo of glue, I'm going to draw a glue line around the edge of my pumpkin. I don't have to cover the whole back of the pumpkin with glue. I don't need that much glue to make it stick. Make sure that you place the cap on your glue tightly so it doesn't dry out. Carefully turn your pumpkin shape over onto the front, place it where you want it to go, and gently press so that the glue will stick to both pieces of paper. Now you have an excellent pumpkin.